Oh, welcome to our store here.
Over the years, numerous movies about Native Americans have been produced. However, do they portray Native Americans accurately? Whitewashing is when a minority is portrayed as a vicious person, or when whites are casted to play the roles of the minorities. The 1491s is a sketch comedy group based in the wooded ghettos of Minnesota and Oklahoma. These Native American comedians are full of cynicism with a splash of indigenous satire, claiming to even moon Christopher Columbus, according to their website.
Hollywood, there's a lot of whitewashing, like a lot of the actors are, mainly white, but they just put on a lot of makeup and stuff. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, obviously we feel like it's bad. The business that we are in, it just goes against everything we do, so there's nowhere to really start. It's not good. It's just nothing that we practice, so. But Hollywood does what they do, so there's nothing that we can really do about it except make our own films and videos and whatever.
I don't want actually real Indian actors taking jobs away from me and my people.
As you can see, there has been a lot of whitewashing in films. We got the chance to sit down with Dr. Sam Cook, the Director of American Indian Studies at Virginia Tech, to get more details. Dr. Cook, I just want to start off by asking, what's your background in just Native American studies?
My background is I'm a cultural anthropologist who has worked with indigenous peoples from the inception of my career. That was one of my areas of specialization.
A lot of big films and works of art these days, entertainment portrays Native Americans a certain way. How do you think that a lot of times Native Americans are viewed in these movies and shows and things?
It depends on who's behind the camera. It depends on who the director is, but honestly, the record is overwhelmingly bad when it comes to the depiction of American Indians. Even if the image seems positive, there's always a gloss. And historically, I trace that to the advent of film, because the advent of film coincided with the so-called closing of the frontier. And the very, very first moving pictures were of Indians. If you look at early professional history, it really is written from this colonialist frontier perspective. And I think that film had a profound imprint on it. As one of my old mentors, Tom Holm, who's a Cherokee historian, he's one of the first scholars to critically write about Indians in film. He says that, overwhelmingly Indians have been portrayed as plot devices. They don't really exist as characters, but as plot contrivances to give the white heroes, especially in Westerns, their identity.
Thank you, Dr. Cook.
You're welcome.
So the next time you watch a movie about Native Americans, stop and think, why does Hollywood whitewash so many of the Native American characters? You can visit the 1491's website or YouTube page to watch more of their skits online, or email Dr. Cook for any other questions at sacook2@vt.edu.
I'm Mike Whitman.
And I'm Jessica Thone, and we're with Virginia Tech's Minority Report.
Well, thank you very
Go
much.
Virginia Tech!
I hope that was informative.